Greetings, GCW fans from the Palmerdale Homestead Community Center. GCW Commissioner Eddie Layne putting the wrap-ups you got us on a hot night of GCW action. As some have called it the Summer Sister Tour, as others have called it Hot Summer Nights. All of the above, trust me, they apply. Folks, kicking off the festivities this evening, kicking off the in-ring action this evening. Yes, 18 seconds in, I hit my first stutter. You win $5 in the betting pool. One-on-one competition this evening. Me, Mike Posey, making his return to Palmerdale, Alabama, taking on my guest at this time, about to pop right on in, Mr. O'Hagan, right here on the wrap-up show. Real quick, the match tonight was originally scheduled to be Aiden Solo versus you to determine who the third man was going to be in Pell City on the 31st. There was a situation come up with Aiden. He asked me, Mike Posey, to take his place. So it could have been either you or Posey tonight. You came out on the top, 1, 2, 3, and you will be a part of the 6-man tag in Pell City, Alabama on August 31st. Tell me your thoughts on that and your match with Mike Posey tonight.
I've got a lot of respect for Mike Posey. He's a great wrestler, he's a great competitor. He's always been a great bowling partner as well. So I appreciate that. One thing about Posey is he's very technical, he's very tough, and it was a challenge. Probably more of a challenge than it would have been to face Aiden Solo, but he was too scared to show up. So actually, I thought I had the night off when Solo was here, but Posey gave me a good battle. It was close. I'm glad I came out on top. One thing that I really wanted was this position fight in the squared circle. I have a lot of respect for guys that I get in the ring with. I have a lot of respect for guys who I go to battle with. One thing I don't have respect for are people who hide behind keyboards and want to cry and just try to get their way. I fight for everything I do, and I earn everything that I get. Every title shot, every match, everything I've ever got in this company or in this business has been because I fight for it. They want to cry for it. I respect that. One thing I want to do coming up in Pell City is teach some respect to guys that need it.
And you just missed Bing Mike Posey photobombing the shot. You gotta love it.
Great bowler. Great bowler.
One of a kind, too, while we're at it. Now, real quick, you're the referee for this match tonight from the underground, the real J.J. Tanner. And amazingly enough, for those who have no faith whatsoever in Tanner, he called it down the middle.
Because he knows that we want the best to go against the square circle. Posey, great. Me, a little greater tonight. Sorry, Posey. But you want the best to go against there. He's got a vested interest in this match because of Micah Taylor, Mad Dog, Micah Taylor, teaming up against the squared circle in Pell City. You want the best to be with your man, Micah Taylor. So why not call him down the middle? So that way you can get the best competitor to have his back.
And tell you what, are you going to be able to join me on August 25th for, August 25th for the return of GCW Radio, 9 p.m. Central?
Joshua O'Hagan, Wednesday night, the YouTube Determined Show, our special guest co-host.
Goodness,
we don't have a guest. We have a special guest co-host.
That's all you need.
I gotta go take down the ring. Sorry.
Actually,
my wife doesn't believe I do, so I have to go take down the ring.
Sorry. Actually, no, you're going to stick around for a hot second because when we come back, folks, I'm bringing in the Wicked Nemesis to talk about the match tonight between Chris Knox and Antonio Garza. Hang tight, we'll be right back on the wrap-up show right after this.
The Mad Dog's House of Pain, the only nationally licensed pro wrestling school in the state of Alabama. Mad Dog Dan Sawyer, trained by the Junkyard Dog, will be your trainer. You want to be a professional wrestling superstar? Learn from GCW's own Mad Dog's House of Pain. With over 22 years experience, learn from the Mad Dog's House of Pain. 205-567-6482. Start your career today. Call 205-567-6482.
Welcome back to the GCW Wrap-Up Show, Eddie Layne, and I told you we were going to keep him around for a minute. He'll get down there in a second. I swear, I promise. Ladies and gentlemen, the Oracle of Ominous, the Architect of Intellect, my tag team partner on Beyond Ringside, Sundays 5:30, and also the host of the To Be Determined Show, Wednesday nights 10 Eastern, 9 Central.
Beyond Ringside Radio Network.
Thank you, sir. Now, tonight, originally scheduled to be a team attraction, however, due to extenuating circumstances, and I will say, Damon, from all of us, brother, our heart, our thoughts, our prayers are definitely with you and your family right now. Damon not able to make it out this evening due to extenuating circumstances. He's back in Southern Ireland tending to a family situation. He'll be back with us as soon as possible, right, Will?
Yes, sir. Pell City, PC.
And of course,
PC or
PC. No, Panama City won't get mad.
Okay.
They don't know Pell City exists. At least I don't think they do. But tonight, inside that ring, one half of the Lucky Charms, the primal Chris Knox, Mr. Terminal Intent, took on the Latin sensation Antonio Garza. And
A veteran legend. Let's call him what he is. He's a legend. Antonio Garza is a legend in the Southeast. One day, GCW will have him at the Legends Fan Fest. I guarantee you that. That man has done so much in this business. And as I said, he is a legend. But it's not Chris Knox. He's doing everything, but he's not unlucky.
Thank you.
And we are the purveyors and Shamrock's shenanigans. That is true. And yes, it's very, very rare that you get to see Chris Knox or Damon Christopher in singles matches. Let's be honest with you. Antonio Garza, from the moment the bell hit, he fought for his life. When you guys see this match, you will see Antonio fought with everything he had. He knew to keep the bear off him. But he was that close. Should have been that close. This close and that close in wrestling are about the same.
Pretty much, they really are. Got a loaded question. We kind of put you on the spot. You think you might be able to join us on April 18th, Buffalo Wild Wings for SummerSlam from WWE?
We will see.
Maybe.
We will see. SummerSlam, our version of SummerSlam, our version of WrestleMania, our version of every Slam anniversary. What is TNA's now?
Slammiversary.
Kurt Angle Rehab.
Yay!
All of that combined is the Southern Legends Fan Fest.
It really is.
Until the Southern Legends Fan Fest, I want everybody to know this. Eddie, you're the commissioner, and you know this. It's all business. Come Southern Legends Fan Fest, it's going to get personal, very personal for a lot of people. Sorry.
It really will, and it continues to get that way. I want to get your early thoughts. August 31st, Pell City, Alabama. Shane Fox Spiral for the middleweight title, and it's going to be a ladder match, dude. Let me get your thoughts on that one.
Look, the last matches that they've had, the last few matches have entered no contest, disqualifications. This has got to be settled. This ladder match, we all know the ladder matches, as we say, knocks years off your career. Plain and simple. There's no way around it. You have a weapon in the ring, and these guys know how to use it. My question is, the Bosnian Badass in Spiral, is what he has, that killer instinct, going to be enough to defeat Showtime Shane Fox? Don't know if he is, sir. And I like Shane Fox. I'm a fan of Shane Fox. I don't know. This is a toss-up. Flip the coin, so hard to get. 50-50 heads win, tails will win.
And there's no two-faced situation about it. Folks, remember, Wednesday nights, BeyondRingside.com and the Beyond Ringside Radio Network, 10 Eastern, 9 Central. The Oracle of Ominous hosting the To Be Determined show. Sundays about 6:30 Eastern, 5:30 Central. You never know. He could pop back up and be on Ringside Live. Folks, Wick, thank you. Always a pleasure. We're going to take that quick break. We'll be back to wrap it up in Palmerdale right after this.
The Mad Dog's House of Pain, the only nationally licensed pro wrestling school in the state of Alabama. Mad Dog Dan Sawyer, trained by the Junkyard Dog, will be your trainer. You want to be a professional wrestling superstar? Learn from GCW's own Mad Dog's House of Pain. With over 22 years experience, learn from the Mad Dog's House of Pain. 205-567-6482. Start your career today. Call 205-567-6482.
Welcome back, GCW Wrap-Up Show. Fast Eddie Layne back with you, folks. It's been a crazy night at the Palmerdale Homestead Community Center. Let's run it down light speed real quick. Opening contest tonight, Mean Mike Posey, Mr. O'Hagan tonight. Mr. O'Hagan getting the 1-2-3. Our second match of the night, the Silent Giant, the Equalizer, back in action tonight. He's taking on the Scum Critter, fresh off the tag team match back in singles competition, and in a very controversial finish. Scum Critter getting the victory this evening. Go figure, the word critter and controversy don't always go hand in hand because you don't always see them in the same sentence. But tonight, due to extenuating circumstances, a lot of things happen real quick. And in this case, the critter was the beneficiary of all the confusion. You just heard it a minute ago from the Oracle of Ominous, the Wicked Nemesis, and Antonio Garza put up a hell of a fight tonight against Mr. Terminal Intent, the primal Chris Knox of the Unlucky Charms. But tonight, Antonio Garza may be the Latin sensation, but he's not unlucky. Chris Knox taking home the victory in that one. You had an appearance tonight by all three members of the Squared Circle. Cody O'Connor, Jeremy Foster, and Jake Cole. Tonight, Jeremy escorted Cole and O'Connor to ringside as Cole and O'Connor took on Full Throttle. Now, I have to say this. I am thoroughly confused by the actions of one Joey Lightning as of late. Just when you think you know where his head's at. Something happens and something changes. I guarantee you in the next couple of weeks, we will get to the bottom of this and find out what's up with Joey Lightning, basically abandoning his tag team partner when he needed him the most. Trevor Eon this evening getting pinned, and the members of the Squared Circle catching the victory in tag team action tonight. GCW icons going one-on-one. The Mystic from San Monique, Mudbone, taking on the Mad Dog, Dan Sawyer. A hard-hitting affair. These two left it in the ring and probably left a couple of knuckles and maybe a tooth or two. You never know. We're going to go back and look after we clean everything up. Tonight, Mad Dog picking up the victory over Mudbone, but getting attacked after the fact by the Russian War Machine. Now, what prompted this attack? I'm still not sure. I've tried to speak with the War Machine. I don't speak that much Russian. I've tried to speak with Mudbone. I don't speak that much of the language of San Monique. I need translators. I need interpreters. Yeah, I'll take Rosetta Stone. We'll talk about that later. But Sawyer, of course, getting ready for the six-man tag in Pell City. I'll talk about that a little bit more in just a minute. And in our main event tonight, submission match, Spiral, Showtime Shane Fox, we hoped to determine a new middleweight champion tonight. And I'm gonna step off screen for a second. This is what it's all about for Showtime Shane Fox and Spiral. The GCW Middleweight Championship tonight, situations in play. Match being thrown out to a degree, however, Showtime Shane Fox picking up a victory by disqualification in this match. The only way that you could really win this match is through a submission. However, Kowanowitz exerting his authority in this circumstance and disqualifying Spiral, but no champion because disqualification titles don't change hands on disqualifications. Kind of liking the belt myself. But of course, for me, I hold this would be the GCW Upper Middleweight Championship. Thanks for playing. Not quite heavyweight, not quite cruiserweight. We'll leave it alone. This will be settled. This belt will go around the waist of either Spiral or Fox. Saturday night, August the 31st, Pell City, Alabama. This will be decided in a ladder match. Folks, mark your calendars, make your plans, keep your eyes open on GCWPro.com. Keep your eyes open on our Facebook sites, Instagram, Twitter, all of the above. More information will be forthcoming in the coming days. But right now, two huge matches already signed. Mad Dog Dan Sawyer, Micah Taylor, and Mr. O'Hagan taking on the combination of the Squared Circle in a six-man tag. Jake Cole, Cody O'Connor, and Jeremy Foster. Aladdin will ride the magic carpet back to Pell City. And for the middleweight title, ladder match. Showtime Shane Fox and Spiral. Tell you what, hold on, we're about to be commandeered. Let me take about a half step back before we get out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, let's bring them in. Representing the Squared Circle, behind me directly, Jake Cole. To my right, left side of your screen, Jeremy Foster. To my left, Cody O'Connor. Gentlemen, tonight, tag team action against Full Throttle. And Jeremy, I'm going to turn to you first because you were stage side and ringside for this one. As your teammates in the Squared Circle took on Full Throttle. Talk about it, brother.
Talk about it. Business, business, business. Whether it's personal, professional, what does it really matter nowadays? Because ever since day one, the Squared Circle has gotten together. That's all we've taken care of is the business.
Cody O'Connor, talk about the match tonight. Full Throttle against the Squared Circle.
Did exactly what we said we were going to do. We controlled the match. There was nothing they could do about it. Who is left in the tag team division? Who is left? Who is left? The Unlucky Charms?
They are the champs.
Well, maybe we might have to see who's the better team. What do you think, Jake Cole?
That's their way of saying no titles are safe and nobody's safe in GCW. Jake Cole, August 31st, six-man tag. The Squared Circle versus the 5-Star Fight Club and the leader of the underground. And there goes the shirt, kids. You lost your money.
Squared Circle.
GCW. I don't even want to tell you what that stands for, but I'll go ahead and tell you one thing. We say no to three things. No remorse, no restraint, and no regret!
What it is.
Get them!
You can't say that. This ain't Facebook.
I didn't say nothing.
You're right. Even if you had, I would have beeped it. I can do that. I do post-production
No, you
on
don't.
everything. And I love every minute of it. That's serious. Folks, you heard him. Members of the Square Circle getting ready for the six-man tag Saturday night, August 31st in Pell City against Micah Taylor, Mad Dog Dan Sawyer, and Mr. O'Hagan. Let's call it a night, folks, for all of us with Global Championship Wrestling. GCW Commissioner Fast Eddie Layne saying, keep your eyes open on .com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and we'll see you soon. Bye for now.